Hello, King Froglet. Hello, Jotaro. Welcome to the stream. Nom nom nom, you're eating my paper? Do not eat my paper. I need that. So how was your guys' day? Did it go well? My day has been okay. Hello, James the Gut Boy. Welcome to the stream. How has your day been? All right. Let me see. I guess I was just drawing this guy, kind of. My God, Jotaro's first beat me. Yes. What? Yes, he was. Okay. Time to get to drawing. It's too hot out here. What, you're burning up? Yeah. Is the Bandage Eye girl one of your? Yeah, she's one of my OCs. She's this one. She's this girl. You can't see, but they have the same markings. It's very difficult to tell. 91 seconds? Yeah, Screen Hermit, you are very early. How's your day, Screen Hermit? Silhouette me? Oh, I don't think I will. Yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm just focusing on the outlines of the shapes. For the body, for construction, it makes the drawing better, I found. So, I guess that's what I'm talking about when I say silhouette. To be honest, I only noticed that and her personalities. Oh. Wait, you only noticed the bandage? Or it's actually an eye patch. It does kind of look like a bandage though. Or you talk about her markings. Can't stay long because my job expects me to actually work for money, but I wanted to say hello. Oh, okay. Well, good day to you, Screen Hermit. When you go. Oh yeah, the eye patch thing? Yeah. It could be bandages too. It's just supposed to, yeah, it could be whatever. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna bring her leg out. Gonna bring her legs in here. Yes, also, yes, I did mean what you're thinking I meant by that. Oh, yeah, no, I assumed that. Hello, Nikolai. Welcome to the stream. How was your day? I'm just drawing, as always. Her personalities. Yeah. Actually, I don't know why I drew her without the clothes. I guess I was really gonna draw her without any clothes, but I was like, oh yeah, this is probably gonna be on stream at some point, right? Because it's that book that I'm using. So I was like, yeah, I'll just give her something. So I gave her something. Today was rather stressful, but it's over now. Tomorrow will be stressful again. Why? Your job or something? Or maybe school? Drawing's very fun. It is. Are we on the same page here? Probably, yeah. There's usually only one thing people can mean when they say personality. Personalities. Visa application at my school messed up one of the forms, so I have to get that sorted. Oh, plus the embassy is 2 hours away. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's quite a ways. Quite a drive. Making sure? Yes, no. Like, usually people only talk about one thing when they're talking about personalities in that way. Or personality in general. Especially referring to a character. Okay, this was very messy. I wish I could have done better on this one. Do I need a warm up or something? Willie's mom is gonna take us to a nice restaurant afterwards. Oh, nice. Well, I guess there's something to look forward to. Nice art, man. Thank you, Tim. Welcome to the stream. How was your day? Hello, Hunted. How's the weather? It's hot. The rare sighting of a man? Yes. There's another guy over here. 2 men. Weather is cold and windy. I would like some colder weather. I prefer that, to be honest. No, wait, 2 men? I know, right? Hello, Light. I'd like to stop here and say what's up. What's up? How have you been? I'm just practicing. I'm trying to get better at, well, you know, I'm doing the same thing, really. Just trying to get more consistent at drawing bodies. Kind of succeeding, kind of failing. Not this cold, it's too cold. Ah, fair. Wow, don't push yourself, Dennis. 2 men might be overexerting. I know, right? I'm stressing out here. No, I'm joking. But hold on. Men in an Art of Singularity stream, that's very rare occurrence. Is the page theme men by any chance? Nah, there's not any other. He's the only guy here. Men theme page when? That's not a theme. But, I don't know. I probably could do that at some point. At some point. Hold on, there you go. Okay, let me bring in... Why is there a woman without boobs on your page? What? What? A woman without boobs? What are you talking about? I see a harem situation getting cooked up. No, this is not a harem. This guy's too cool to have a harem. Whatever that means. On the bottom right. Oh. Yeah, he's chill. Dante themed page. No, too much Dante will simply make you go into a coma. He's too powerful. Okay, I guess we'll with that. Wait, Dennis, what's your favorite anime? ReZero. He means men, Dennis. It'll fry your brain, you know that. We can't risk your brain getting fried, Nikolai. Okay, I guess I'll just bring this over here. Hello, Shiro. Welcome to the stream. Hello, UpGod. What are you up to, by the way? I want my brain fried, but then you can't appreciate Dante if your brain is fried. Hello, Shiro. Yeah, hello, Shiro. How has your day been? I assume good. Have you ever tried making a strongly conceptual-based art? As if drawing an embodiment of chaos by mind? Embodiment of chaos? I mean, not really. Like, I have like there's a god of chaos. Like all the gods in my verse, I guess, like they all have a godly form, and the more crazy their actual, the more crazy what they're the god of is, the more crazy their actual form is. But I've never drawn their actual form before, so no, I haven't drawn anything that like, what would you call it? Yeah, conceptual. I haven't drawn anything like that. No. I'm practicing anatomy right now. Oh, I see. Ram and the other one. Please don't crucify me for Ram and Ram. You mean? Yes, I can. I'll find a way. Oh. Hello, Lel. Oh, I should definitely get around to working on that art challenge in Discord. The deadline is getting close. It is getting close. It's about 2 days, right? It's 2 days. It's fine. Figuring out what to draw in the 18 plus matter of speaking. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I haven't seen your art in a while. Hey Dennis, how you doing? I've been doing good. How have you? Well, I guess you've been doing good too. In my words, art is like playing notes in a piano to the point it starts painting a little scene. So yeah, I mean, at some point, maybe, once I reach that point in my story. Although I feel like it's very difficult to draw that without colors. You need colors to draw more. Oh, I just realized the music's pretty loud. Okay, that's why. Yeah, it feels like I was trying to talk like super loud, but yes, because I was trying to talk over the music, and the loud was just very loud. The music was very loud. Man, I like your character designs. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Music is also very. Yeah, I like music. That's the deepest I'll get. Hello, Silver comment. Hello. How was your day been, Silver? Also, I'm doing pretty good. Nice. My digital art juices are fried. Got no motivation. No. Well, hopefully your traditional art juices are good then. Men? There are men right there. Well, you're off. Goodbye, Screen Hermit. Have a good day. Was oversleeping a bit much last week? Oversleeping is fine if you have nothing to do. Although, if you do have something to do, then yeah, oversleeping is pretty bad. If you're on a vacation, though, you're fine. Nice cropping on the thumbnail. Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. That's a completely normal drawing with a completely normal full image. That is the full image. I mean, what? There's no other what are you talking about? Yeah, goodbye. Traditional art juices are almost fried. Oh no. What's a man? I have no idea. Oh god, honestly, I'm just using the word, but I don't know what it means. Who's the girl next to the man on the bottom right? This girl. Her name is Pathos. She is Pathos. Her name is Pathos, but she went through around, she has like at least 3 names, or at least she's like, her name has evolved like 3 times, maybe 4 even. On the other page, hold on. Oh, next to the, hold on. Super normal drawing, totally normal. I don't even talk about. What are you suggesting with this? Yeah, nice cropping. Who's the girl next to the man on the bottom right? On the next page. Well, there's no men on this page, so I assume you mean this girl. Her name is. That's Absence, right? Yeah, she's Absence. Oh, her. Yeah, her name is Absence. She's just there. Yeah, she's just there. Is the captain hat girl by any chance a soldier or something? Yes. Well, no, she's wearing a military uniform, but a soldier would be an understatement. She's more like a weapon of mass destruction. Yeah, she's more like a living weapon than anything else. Absence. Yeah, her name is actually just Absence. She's not a human. Which I didn't care about. Oh, hold on. Let me go back and read what you were saying. No joke, 10 minutes of being awake and someone wishes to start issues with me? Oh, but why though? I know which one it is. Oh yeah, you do know which one it is, yeah. It came from you after all. At least the reference came from you. Monotone is the epitome of the mind. Color is just side ranch for the pizza called monotonous art. Oh. I could kind of understand what you're saying, yeah. Hey Dennis, what do you think of the Star Wars clone I made for Art Channels? What do I think of it? It's a Star Wars clone. I don't know what else to say. It's good. It's a Star Wars clone. I think it's very difficult to do that for the challenge for the reference that you use, because the reference that you use was, it has a lot of emotion in the face, and the clone trooper has no emotion in the face because it's a mask, right? So, I don't know. Attendance call would be funny with that name. Yeah, actually, you're right. So she's a chaos god. Emperor protects. No, she's not a chaos god. I like the lady on the left, on the far left. Yeah, I know you'd like that lady, Shira. Hopefully, I'll be back on stream a little later. I'm just gonna play some Roblox. Okay, goodbye, Comic King. It would be my mother. Answered a question calmly. She blows out of proportions and assumes I'm implying something, which I don't care about. I know, right? Some people like to assume things, but there's nothing like yeah. There are times where you can say something completely mundane, but someone blows it out of, or just, people read between the lines when there's nothing to read in between the lines of. And then sometimes when there is things to read in between the lines, people don't read in between the lines. It's very funny. Very funny. Hello, Pixel. Welcome to the stream. Who's your weakest OC? Like a 10-year-old child. Yeah, no, there's a 10-year-old child somewhere in the story. She's the weakest, I suppose. She hasn't done anything. She's not strong at all. So what's the Captain Hat lore? Girl lore? Essentially, so what she is... Let me see if I can find a good, nice explanation that doesn't get too complicated. Essentially, the main character of the story didn't know how to use powers because essentially his soul was not his soul isn't normal, and so he couldn't cast spells, he couldn't do things that normal people could do. And so his creator, essentially the main character is like a fake human or a fake entity. So his creator gave him an assistant. Basically, his creator gave him like a Siri, like for the iPhone, or like a personal assistant like Alexa. And its entire job was just to manage like spells and powers and stuff, so he can actually use powers without messing up. But eventually, it's kind of like in the movies where when like an AI is like, okay, well, my goal is to, I don't know, make the planet better. And so the AI learns that in order to make the planet better, it has to learn to be smarter. It has to get smarter to be able to do its job more efficiently. So essentially, the assistant, which is her, gets smarter over time and eventually is like, okay, well, the best way to assist the main character is just to get a real body. Essentially, it's just it's something like that. Draw down a 10-year-old amongst gods. Power scaling is getting wacky. Yeah. So the Captain Girl is like Index from, what is that? Index. Oh no, I know that. That's that's like the a certain scientific magical index series, something like that. Wait, hold on. What did Shira say? Oh, no. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the power scaling goes from coughing baby to hydrogen, well, to God. I think that's it, yeah. Coughing baby to God. That's it. What art is used in the thumbnail? It's an artwork that I was working on. I've been working on it on and off. I haven't really been giving it my full attention, but yeah, it's just an artwork that I've been working on. Index is from a certain magical index. Misaka is from a certain scientific railgun. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Sorry. I think I mixed up the names a little bit. Yeah. An accelerator, right? I can't remember what it's called, but an accelerator. Two combos going on here: power scrolling and nosebleeds of Discord. Oh. Yeah, so essentially, this character starts off, or this character, same character. They both start off, or they're the same character. She starts off as just like essentially an assistant, but as she gets smarter, she's like, okay, I need more stuff, and so she eventually gets a real body, so she can interact with the real world properly. And now in the story right now, she should be capable. Well, she's very smart and she's very strong. She's very smart and she's very far. That's basically it. Misaka and Accelerator are also in a certain magical index. Yeah, I do know. I think a certain magical index is a certain magical index the main story, if I remember, or are they all the main story but they're just broken off into different series? I'm pretty sure that there was like a main series. I seriously need to understand the magical index lore, just like my fate lore that I have basically memorized at heart. Yeah, I've heard it's like really deep. Well, I've heard it's like really complicated or nice. Um. Yeah. Okay. Well, the artwork in the thumbnail is. I don't know. I don't know. What do you want me to say? It's an artwork. What is there to say about it? I get. Oh well. I guess the full artwork is like NSFW, but I haven't actually finished it, so. Main story is broken into different parts, starring the characters. Okay, so there's not like one main series, so it's not like Well, I have no idea what I was gonna actually use an example. It's not like My Hero Academia, and then on the side there's like My Hero Vigilantes or something like that. Finish it? I'm finishing it, in fact. So I was right. I know what you're talking about. Hello Brenda. They're all connected. Well, yeah, I assumed that. Like, I was assuming it's like something like My Hero Academia and My Hero Vigilantes, because, like, in the sense that My Hero Academia is the main story, but My Hero Vigilantes is still canon. But, like, they're part of the same universe, but one is the main story and one is just a spin-off, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. We need to see finish for a reference. Sweats nervously. Yeah, for that reference, for that artwork for the thumbnail, I've mainly just been working on the back muscles. The back muscles is really what I'm invested in, I suppose. So most of my time has been spent trying to get it to look decent. I don't know, it could look better. I'll try. Yeah, but if you want to point out the best and famous, you bet on the anomaly. Kamijo Toma. I do know Toma. I know him. I think I watched some video on him. Generally, isn't his if I remember, his power just grounds every. I know there's like a super complicated reason where it's like his power is like the reference of the world or something like that, and so something like that, and so it returns everything back to normal, or it's able to like use itself to like reference other things, and then it essentially stops. Basically, it nullifies magic. Is that essentially what it is? It essentially just nullifies magic. That's his main thing. Oh, hello, random stuff. It's been a while, and I don't keep up with that story, but if I remember correctly, it's essentially this thing where it just nullifies magic. But here's the biggest argument in the community: the World Rejecter versus the Imagine Breaker. Well, I don't know. A bit late now, Dennis? Who's a bit late? Oh, me saying hi? Well, yeah, I guess. What am I drawing? Who am I drawing? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm drawing. Let me bring this there, bring that there. Can I bring her hair in? Everyone be making fantasy story? Oh. What do you mean? It doesn't only nullify abilities. He also has precognition and other abilities. I don't want to spoil for you. Oh, that's cool. Who am I drawing? I'm drawing the main character of my story has a clone, essentially. So this is her. I guess a female clone. I don't know what exactly happened. Oh yeah, a piece of his soul broke off and then it turned into her. Is the ultimate nullification god. He is the hopes and dreams of all magicians that subconsciously want to rid the world of all of the distortion that is magic. I see. It's good. I like fantasy, but I wonder if anyone is writing some coming of age stories. I need some coming of age movie references. I don't know. I don't know, actually. I can't even remember the last time I watched a coming of age story. Okay, question. What are the repercussions of the other soul cloning of the MC? Well, he's lost a part of his soul. Like, it's not really a soul cloning. Like, she is kind of like a clone, but what she is kind of just a broken, like, his soul broke off. A piece of his soul broke off and it turned into her. So he's lost. What in fact did he lose? Oh yeah, he lost a little bit of feeling. He kind of lost the ability. Essentially, she took on all the negative emotions of the main character. Is really what happens. What happened? The perks of being a wildflower is fire. What's a wildflower? So, question. Does that make her an imposter of her own soul or a cheap? No, she's not like a copy or anything. She's like an original part of her soul she's an original part of the main character's soul. She is like she's a true authentic piece. She's not a fake, but yeah. They're kind of somewhat both the original in a way. But both of them are not whole. And they'll never be whole again. It's basically a metaphor for someone who observes others but doesn't take time to learn about themselves. Oh, a wallflower. Oh, I see. So she's the original anomaly. Then who's the cheap imitation? There's no cheap imitation. They're either both the imitations of each other or neither of them are. Or they're both authentic, essentially. I think I saw that movie. Okay. If they got together, would it be incest? I think I've heard this before. No, I think it's like self-cest in that case, right? There's like an actual word for it. I don't know. You have to be related to each other. Are you related? Are you related to your clone, or are you just your clone? Why do you ask that? Sometimes curiosity is overwhelming. It's for scientific reasons, Silver. Obviously. Come on. What else would it be? What else would it be? Scientific reasons. You're gonna go now? Okay, goodbye, Lel. If I remember correctly, the reason that the main character's soul got split off in the first place is because essentially he was under so much stress that it was being detrimental to everything for his work and stuff. So the god of singularity decided, okay, let me help you out, and then removed a part of his soul. Is what happened. Plot twist. Spoiler alert. It didn't really fit. It didn't fix much. It didn't really fix much at all. So, no. Nikolai is a Nokia? Perhaps. Come on, Dennis, there's always a cheap imitation of something. Like how we make needles through biomimicry of mosquitoes. Perhaps. But if you get more philosophical, everything is the authentic version of itself. You can think of it in a way where it's in a copying sense, but everything is made up of the same stuff. So if you look at it on a universal scale, is there really a difference between anything ever? No, I'm getting too far out. Yeah, but in this case, there is no cheap imitation. They're both authentic in their own way. In this case, specifically. Then what's the unity of things? Where's the needles and all imitations originate from? Then what's the unity of all things? Where the needles and all imitations originate from? But if everything is the same, then there is no imitations. They're just the same thing. If you look from far enough away, everything is the same thing, because everything in the universe is simple. You can just refer to it as the universe. Like, for instance, if you open up an apple or something, if you open an apple up, you don't when you look at an apple, you don't specify whether the seeds or the actual, fruit part of the apple are the actual authentic version of the apple. They're all the apple, if that makes sense. So what you're saying is we all are technically one and the same? I'm saying if you look at it from like a far enough away, yeah. Like you can look at a phone and be like, oh, well, there's like different compartments of a phone, and they might be made of the like different stuff, but they're all you call it a phone, right? You don't really specify which part of the phone you're talking about. It's just the phone. I'm saying if you just look at the universe from like a far enough perspective, it's still no, no Pixel. Well, for that apple to exist, there must have been an original apple. So are you saying that all apples are imitations? That's actually an interesting point. That's an interesting way of life. That's an interesting thought. Gotta love a little bit of self-cess. Just call it masturbation at that point. We're all imitations, improvisation and mimicry of existence. But you must not, you're not getting it. We are existence. Everything is existence. Everything's same. Everything is the same. Everything is existence. To be in the universe is to exist. We are the thing. We cannot be an imitation if we are the thing. We're all failed imitation of our ancestors. Perhaps. Nuh-uh, I'm not existence. I'm Dante's #1 fan. You can be... ¿Por qué no los dos? ¿Por qué no los dos? Did I say that right? Yes, I must have. Why not both? What's he yapping about? Nah. Prove we are existing and originate from something. Prove that we aren't. In the first place, you can't really prove anything, but to exist, you're existing, right? So, you know, to even think about that, you have to exist. So, chicken or egg then? In a technical sense, the chicken has to exist. The egg had to. No, wait, hold on. Let me think about this. Yeah, the egg exists before the chicken. In like an evolutionary standpoint, I believe. Because fish use eggs, right? When fish give birth, they kind of just lay eggs, right? And then eventually that evolved into some sort of land animal, which turned into chickens. So, but like fish uses eggs, so eggs came first. Hello, Calstorm, welcome to the stream. To be cringe is to be free? Perhaps. What you rate the song out of 10, the one I sent you? It's a solid 7. Yeah, I think that's a fair. I'm not picking 7. I'm not really picking 7 because I refuse to give an actual opinion. I'm picking 7 because that's what I feel it actually is. Hey, Singlet, I'm curious. Did you make any quirk ideas for My Hero Academia? Not really. I don't think I really got into My Hero Academia that much. Like I like it, but like I didn't become obsessed with it. If that makes any sense. The Mal he skipped the upper comment. The upper comment? What upper comment? Oh, well, I believe I'm existing, I breathe, I talk. What if others are just there like a mimicry of me? I mean, you could think that, but so essentially what you're arguing is you're kind of arguing in kind of like the Descartes way, where it's like, I know that I exist, but I don't know that anything else exists. Is that what you're kind of getting at? Is that what you're, I think therefore, yeah, is that what you're saying? I see. No accession. Just curious if you thought. Not really. I haven't thought. I mean, like, I've thought of powers like superheroes before, but like, I've thought of powers like superheroes, you know. But I haven't thought of quirks specifically, even though quirks are essentially just superpowers. So I mean, I guess I've thought of like quirks before. If you want to phrase it in that way, I guess. But like in the My Hero Academia context, no, I haven't. Like something to fit into the world, no. Scares me. What from I have no mouse, but I must scream. My drawing skill's been back and forth lately. Yeah. Your art skill is usually like a little wobbly, but there's always some improvement usually. As long as you give it time, there's always improvement. Yes, fair enough. What's it called? I have no mouth and I must scream is a very, yeah, I understand. In that way, we all branch off from someone, so while we may be clones in some way, we all have a different body. Yeah. Yeah, depends how you slice it. What is that? Okay. Plus it also helps his parents reproduce offspring. They have the potential to be good or bad health. That is true. Sentient AI is truly a terrifying concept. I think what's even more scary is, probably what's even more scary is an AI that convinces you that it's actually sentient when it's not. I don't know. I feel like an AI could give all the signals of it being sentient, but also just like be faking it. Well, I guess you have to define what sentience is. You could also say that people are just pretending to be sentient in a sort of way. So yeah, I mean, yeah, very scary. How's my day going? Very good. Are you open-minded? Are you asking me? If you're asking me, I guess so. I'm not even open-minded. I just don't think. What's the old thing? Like people are like descendant of, yeah, there's a like a lot of, yeah, Genghis Khan was someone. He loved that reproduction, that's for sure. Steals your older sketchbooks, yeah? Oh, okay, goodbye. I just don't think, story of my life. Yeah, I don't think enough. I don't have enough opinions to be like any-minded, I don't think. Okay, that's probably wrong. No, I have opinions. I guess I'm open-minded, yeah, if I had to pick. He was a player, something like that. I got an announcement? I see. Please draw Nikki? No. I relapsed today? Oh, yeah, you already told me. Are you really gonna keep changing names, though? Lee, are you really gonna keep changing names? That's crazy. I thought you said Nikki would probably be the last, or Riki would be the last one. I thought you said that. Or you said you hoped so. Your hopes was not strong enough. It was an accident? Okay, pal. Okay, pal. Whatever you say. My finger slipped? I give up. I have no more hope for you, or Riki, or Lee, or Jay. I can't do this anymore. In any case. Sorry, baby gorilla. Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. Good night. Good night, Nikolai. Yeah, I have quite a bit of digital art to do. Like the one for the thumbnail, need to finish that one. I have another one, need to finish that one, and then that version that I need to finish has 2 versions, so I have to break up the artwork into 2 versions of the drawing that I'm doing, of that drawing that I'm going to do. There's another drawing of the girl that's crawling, and then I think I'm doing one more? A lot of drawings, not enough time in the day. I have a video to do today, and then I have another video to do today, or at least to edit. It's a stacked day today. Today. That's a lot. Yes. And I have to post some shorts tonight. So realistically, I'm gonna be able to finish maybe 1 to 2 drawings today. I hope I can finish 2 drawings. I really hope I can finish 2 drawings. Do I have to do the video? Do I need to make food? I don't know if I have to make food. I think we have food for a little while, so luckily I don't have to really make any food. I don't think. I hope not. You know, wait, let me see if I can find... I'm gonna see if I can find the 2 clones. Or the main character and then the clone. If I can... Oh, there they are. Yeah, these 2 right here. They are the clones. Or the clone and then the original. They're both the original in the same... in a kind of way, though, so... I realized I didn't finish this page. I can finish this page. This page still has space in it. That means it's not done yet. So what have you been up to, Lee, or Ricky, or Jay? Your hair red like no. Is that a song? Are you quoting song lyrics to me? What? No. Huh? Yeah, it seems like something you'd do, I'm not gonna lie. You're totally quoting song lyrics to me. Do you know Hongdae? Is it Hongdae or Hongdae? Hongdae? I've never heard AE pronounced by A, so I assume it's the I. I assume that's pronounced. It's a meme gumball. Huh. No, don't know that. I actually bought that Moho animation software. I saw an older version for $18, so I picked that up, and it knocked 100 off the newest one, so I got it for $299 instead of $399. What are you, the Moho animation? What is? I actually haven't heard of that. I've never heard of or maybe I have. I think Moho is actually something that I've heard of before, but because you're an unk, but a cute one. I'm not an unk, so I'm obligated to try and make that money back through animation. Yes, you must become a god of animation. How does this work? Something like that. Okay, well, hold on. I need to figure out where the rest of her body is. So is this the body? If body is here, then the body is here. But if her chest is, oh god, this is gonna be a problem. Oh boy, how do I do this? Okay, let's say the chest is contained inside of a shirt. If the chest is contained inside of a shirt, then where's the other one? Look behind you. I can't. My head is glued to the page. Scientifically impossible for me to look behind me. Hello, Pano-senpai. How's your day been? Has your day been nice? Has your day been good? I hope so. No, seriously, what the heck am I supposed to do here? I'm gonna touch you? Don't do that. I don't want to be touched. So maybe something like this? So if it's something like... Okay, something's wrong here. If it's something like this, then the arm is here. the arm is here, then we're gonna be doing that. So then we can like bring her arm. Do you live alone? I don't know. We're gonna bring, so her arm is gonna be here. We're gonna bring this arm over here, like that. If that works. Something like that. Gonna bring that there. You know, I already have I already have a, yeah, no, I can't figure that out. A bitch in animation now? What? Wait, I already have a... Is that a word? Is that an acronym? Am I just out of the loop that I just can't figure out what that is? Do you love me? Platonically. Oh, a B-Tech. Okay, sorry. You already have a B-Tech in animation now for 10 years. For 10 years. Later at ages 34. Like, you know what? I want to make my own animation studio. Like, great. Plenty of time. You have time. Yeah. Oh, a qualification. Yeah, I assumed that was like some sort of schooling, I would assume. You went to like animation, not animation school, but... I swear. You know, I never thought about getting qualified in animation. I didn't know you could do that. I mean, it makes sense, but I just didn't think about it. It kind of makes sense. Like, I thought that for animators, like, you just kind of do a really good animation, and people are like, well, that's pretty good. Platonically, yes. There's more for interactive media. Oh. Here I see. Well, hey, yeah, no, you have time. It's never too late. Unless you're like 80, I guess. Unless you're like 80, maybe. Perhaps. How do I do this? Like that, bring that in. So the stomach, okay, so like the belly button will be there. The crotch is there. We're gonna bring this up like that. Wrap this around there. We're gonna take that, bring that there, and bring that in, and then... Okay, that kind of works. Then I went to uni for game development and dropped out because I had a mental break. Some say I'm still having one. Bruh. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, I'm sure. What is this character? Yeah, well, better late than never, you know, to start anything, so. So, I'm sure you'll be fine. Some say I'm still having one. You know, the same could be said for me, I suppose. Well, you know, when I think of mental break, actually, I think of more of a manic thing, or like a more chaotic thing. So I guess what I went through was not a mental break. It was a mental shutdown. And some say I'm still suffering the repercussions. But they're actually pretty good repercussions, actually, honestly. Dennis's nails ate? Is that so? Thank you. What? No, stop. Not again. What just happened to my stream? Okay, interesting. Not the stream. You're welcome, King. Thank you. Um, I used to bring in his nose, so his nose was gonna be hair. Dennis was was appreciating femboys earlier. Now hold on now. I can appreciate good art. Art knows no boundaries, kinda, in a sort of way. I was simply looking at art, okay? I am an enjoyer of art. What a diva? No! This is slander! Okay, it's not exactly slander, but still! Slanderous! Okay, hold on, let me see. So these kids, so this character's interacting with this character, but my problem is, actually, I don't have much of a problem. This is easy. I just need to bring in a skirt. How the hell do I do this? Why does that excuse never work with my family? Just appreciating fine artwork. Aha. Don't know. Luckily, I've never had to explain that to my family. I'm far too sneaky. Far too, stealthy. Yeah, something like that. I've never been caught lacking, as the kids say these days. She's gonna be looking down over here. Did you watch K-pop Demon Hunters yet? No, I have not. I have not watched that. I haven't watched much of anything lately. Actually, I've been mainly working on drawings and stuff, so no. Don't put dots at me. Don't dot me. Don't do ellipses. Do you just bark at me? Bro, no. Stop. That's illegal. No, I dropped my pen. Okay, I got my pen. Okay, you'll be a good boy. Well, good. That's good then. Gonna bring that in. Gonna bring her. Do you just lip? But don't. No. 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 Gonna bring her ear. Her other ear. I need to fix her shoulder. Her shoulder was a little bit not right. Why do you have the actual... Could you not find the actual emote, Lee? Pixel is more zesty than you, perhaps? What's the right word? I don't know. Do I look like a person who knows words? No. All I know is art. Good, fine art. I know all the art that has ever arted ever. The art collector, one may say. Kind of. Well, I don't collect as much art as Shira, though, so... More graphic. Yeah. Wait. Wait. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Let me bring the hair in. Bring more hair in. Okay, there you go. But Tish, don't. just sigh. Hold on, it is actually getting pretty hard. It's getting very hard. Very hot. Too hot in here. I don't want to sweat. Sweating scares me. Well, in some situations. The veins, brilliant. I love it. Huh? No, stop. What do you mean you're harder? I didn't say it's getting hard. I said it's getting hot. Not it's getting hard. It's getting hot. And I don't want to be hot. I want to be cool. Nice. I mean, it is kind of my fault for wearing this massive sweater, but still. Hello, random stuff. Welcome back. Who are you licking, Pixel? Who are you licking? Unless you're licking the screen, which is fine. It's better. I did not consent to licking. Well, I guess I didn't. No, that's not how that works. All right. Bring in the shading for the hair. I really need to stop. I should have made the main character's hair white or something. That would have taken less shading. There'd be less effort then. Unfortunately, I did not think ahead. So black hair it is. Hello, Misty. Welcome to the stream. Gonna bring the shading in here. Or I guess I can shade the entire thing. I can shade her entire shirt and then I'll just come in again. Hello, Miko. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'll just shade her entire shirt, and then after I shade her entire shirt, I can come back with the actual drawing. You're still sick? Oh no. You're like a 4 out of 10. I just have good personality. Probably not. You're probably good looking. Hey, still sick. Okay, what are we doing dad jokes now? Need to bring in the sleeve for her shirt. No dad jokes in this house? Are you discriminating against dad jokes? I think that's illegal. You cannot do that. That's against the law. Stop, criminal scum. Stop right now. Okay. There was absolutely no emotion in that. I'm not gonna lie. Whoops. It's so big. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, no dads in mine. He went for ice cream when I was 4. Hello, Cappuccino. You know, it was like, hi, I haven't seen Cappuccino today. I don't think I have, actually. Hello, Cappuccino. How was your day? Yes, Cappuccino. Why are you upset with me? Why are you upset with me? I haven't done anything. Category 4, camera quake. Yeah, I accidentally hit the tripod. Then it should remind me on cam from TSIP. I started work. I can't draw. Bruh. Oh yeah, that's true. That's unfortunate. If I remember, wait, did you say what type of work is it? Like, it is? I can't remember if you did. I can't remember what it was if you did, is what I'm trying to say. Like, if it's like an office job, or if it's like physical labor. I'm doing rehab and I relapsed today. Oh, you're not talking. You're talking to Misty. Picked up a pencil after 9 months of not drawing and it's not good. Well, yeah, but if you keep working on it, eventually it will be good. That's how it works. Hey, it's Korean guy. Let's hope. Yes, let's hope. There's no hope. It's for sure. If you do it properly, then for sure you'll improve. No hope involved. No hope needed. Oh, food here? Okay, goodbye, Miko. Wash your patootie? Huh? I don't think... What the hell are you talking about? How long do you... Well, I assume, do you work like 9 to 5, like that? You know, do you work that long, or how long do you work, Cappuccino? If Cappuccino is still here. See, he said hi? Nice. I know Korean. I guess you do. For a professional, I say. 8 to 5, but I get home at 6. Then I'm tired. That's even longer than a 9 to 5. Yeah, that makes sense. Is it like physically? Is it physically demanding or more mentally demanding? Hello, Sloth. Welcome to the stream. Is it bad that I only just now connected Sloth from the stream to Sloth in Discord? You have the same name, I think. I don't know why I didn't connect that. But I was always like, where did Sloth come from? Where and who is Sloth? But Sloth is Sloth is Sloth. Yeah, you changed your name, maybe. You did. You mean you changed your name on stream? I remember that. It was something else, but and you told me what the something else was, and I remember it. All work is mental exhaustion. I mean, true, but like, what I mean is like, is it mentally exhausting? I mean, what I'm trying to say is it mentally exhausting and physically exhausting, or just mentally exhausting is really what I'm saying. Asking. Hello, XV. Yeah, Schlot. Yeah, I can't even think of how. Hello, Carolina. Welcome to the stream. Just mentally exhausting? Oh, well, that's better than the alternative, I guess. Yeah, that's quite a long time to work. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I would rather not. I would rather. That's why I try to avoid it for as long as I can. Although I guess this is my last year. If this YouTube stuff, if this art stuff, I guess in general doesn't work out, then I'm cooked. I'm cooked right along with you. So I need to get on the grind. Who would rather work? Some people do. Some people would actually rather work, Cappuccino. You'd be surprised. There are people who genuinely do like work. I bake cookies today? Nice. Schlotier. I see. Schlotier. Schlotier. Sloth. But Sloth is cuter. Okay, I keep hitting the camera. I don't know why. Oh, it's I'm hitting this thing. There you go. Is it like my job where it's so dull I just want to jump out the window? Truly, a fate worse than, well, I guess just hell. I guess it's just kind of hell. Kinda. It's basically just hell. Sloth is easier to remember too. Yeah. Slotier. Slotier. Slow. I'm sorry. Wait, who? Why are you sorry? It's dull, but there's always something to do. I can't really draw during work. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know how I would manage. That'd be so sad. That is so sad. The idea that soon I'll have to start work together with school makes me anxious. Yep, I feel you. Kind of, in a sort of way. Need to make this so I just don't think about it. That's the solution. Yeah, wait, what type of cookies did you make? It's dull, but there's always something. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of like school. There is kind of always something to do in school. I mean, I guess you can kind of slack off in school though. But still, there is always something to do if you want to do it right. I guess a job is definitely more punishing than school, I guess. You kind of get fired if you don't do your work. The best plan is no plan? The best plan is to overthink it until you realize you're so deep in your overthinking that none of it actually is probably practical or is even ever gonna happen. And then you're back to square one again. SZA. You know, I was supposed to listen to SZA. I was recommended to listen to SZA by Cappuccino. I was supposed to listen to her. I think it's not her, but yeah, wait, her? I don't know. To SZA. When I get my paycheck, I'm gonna get a SZA, Doechii, then a Kendrick album. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was gonna listen to SZA, but I forgot, I suppose. I've been doing so many drawings. I feel so tired. My first job was a kitchen porter. Used to get yelled at by my head chief, but then she'd make me dinner and mother me. Thinking about it, I've just realized a lot about myself. I see. So that's where it all stems from, is it? Is that where it stemmed from, Pixel? Hello, George. Welcome to the show. Wait, what? Wait, what? Where did I get this as a stream? In fact, nah. From now on, I'm gonna refer to this as a show. It'll be the Singularity Show or something. I don't know. It's a show for me. Everyone likes shows. Shows are great. Okay, that's probably not true. I say that as someone who, you know, I was gonna watch Snowfall. That's actually what I was gonna watch. The series, but it's the Dennis show. I can't be the Dennis show. It'd be an insult to the actual Dennises. Okay. So, yeah, you know, I had to figure out how to do the chest squishing on... Yeah, it was very difficult for me to figure out how to do the chest squishing on work there, but I think I got it to work kind of. So, will it be a comedy show, a reality show? It'll be a show of the fool, starring me as the clown, as the jester. I'm not even a court jester. I'm just a jester who can make Dennis say the craziest shit the show. Shit the show. A shit show, if you will. As Dennis the man himself. Your. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done with this page, sorta kinda. I'm gonna go back to the other page now. Yeah. Basically done with this page. Alright, we're back to where we were. All Fruit Moth. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? Have you been good? I hope so. No, I went to the hospital, huh? For like a surgery? Or because you got in like an accident and needed a hospital? Well, I hope you're good now. A moth? No, that's something to draw. Moths are cool. I like drawing. Well, I just like moths in general. I draw a moth. I think moths are cooler than butterflies. But maybe it's just the way the word feels on my tongue. Moth. Maybe just because moth is cuter than butterfly. Huh. Okay, let me see. What am I going to do? I am going to... What am I even going to draw? I don't know. Ohio, Oni-chan. I am not your Oni-chan, as you put it. My parents thought they took all the knives away. Joke's on them. I always have one. That's how I ended up in the hospital. I'd recommend you not do that. Don't eat the butterfly. Pixel. Butterflies are sacred creatures. Put them in jars and actually, I think the thought of jars has been tainted now by the internet. Do not put them in jars. Put them in a terrarium. Yes, put them in a terrarium. Terrarium. Give them lots of what do they eat? Nectar. Yes, nectar. Give them lots of nectar. Everyone loves nectar, right? The hell? Why would people? Who eats nectar? Who the hell? What am I talking about? What am I on about? Dennis, you're on my list, by the way? No. Put the anime in the jar? Well, let's definitely not do that one. Do not put any figurines in the jars. They cost many money. Many money. Do not put your many monies inside the jar. Oh, I had a bee once. I was stupid. A stupid kid and it died, but I loved her. Her name was Honey. How did you even get a bee? I'm back on meds and a lot better. Well, good. Maybe also remove your knife. Maybe. I once touched one on the wings. They die instantly. Oh, a butterfly? Yeah, they have very fragile wings. Hello, Lolo. Hello, Lolo. Hello, Lolo. It slammed into my room while it rained, and I found her. I see. No one can take my knives. Only you can take your knives. So how about you do that? You know, I've seen references, but I never known what the anime in the jar refers to. You know, you put a figure in the jar, and then you supposedly fill it with. I've been on the internet too much is what I'm trying to think. Essentially I've been on the internet too much. You should think about triple streaming on Twitch and Kick one day. Does that require like a specific software to do? I don't really know what I need to do that. After all, I have to look it up, I guess. Can I stream all from one phone? Probably not, right? I probably need equipment like I need an actual camera, which I did have an actual camera, but it's gone now. So I guess it wasn't my camera in the first place. So that makes sense. Yeah, like I would do that. I just don't know how to do that. Hello, Melkitten. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? I'm good. I'm good. You should do a magma stream where you can draw, where we can draw with you. I think. Well, I didn't do a magma stream, but I did go on magma once with I think it was Abby. Yes. My girlfriend said she saw you on her YouTube shows the other day. Oh, nice. Hey, we're hitting the algorithm, boys. Falls down the stairs and dies. What? What is that even? Was that even? That was a little bit random now, wasn't it? I can't fall down the stairs and die. Do you think I've ever fallen downstairs before? Wait, have I actually? I don't think I've ever fallen downstairs, actually. Have I fell? No, I've never fallen downstairs before. I'm such an elite human being. He never welcomed me to the stream. Well, first of all, I didn't notice you, and I didn't know who you, like, when I did notice you, I didn't even know if you had a name. I didn't say, I thought the J at the end of your name was part of your message, so I didn't know what your name was. So I thought your name was whatever the heck that is, and that's not a name. I can't really say welcome, whatever those symbols are, which is why. It works. You can, like, do it all from one phone. I didn't know that. Well, then I'll try. I'll try at some point. Once I figure out how to. I've fallen down the stairs, but not badly. I slipped and sat in the front of the Coliseum, hitting my ass, but pretended nothing happened while my mom laughed her ass off. Fair. I mean, you have to just pretend. You just gotta roll with it. Make it look like you meant to do it. Difficulty level impossible. How do I even bring that in? Bring that in. Bring that in. Exactly. I do it all the time roller skating. Fall and smack your head. Oh no, I was just taking a break. Yep. Lay on the ground. Everything will be fine. No one will know. How would they know? They'll never know. I've only roller skated once. By the way, I think that kids grow up roller skating end up getting made of different materials. What does that mean? Are you saying that you guys are built differently? Is that what you're saying? I was drawing last night and somehow I created a whole storyline and 3 characters at 3 a.m. with no sleep the day before. You're productive. You got that late night motivation. I did it with a lot of kids at elementary school, and the amount of kids I've seen fall off slides and the floor face first, lay there a couple of seconds and get up is insane. Not a whine, not a sound. I started doing that too. Yes. Just get used to the pain. Everything else becomes easier. I don't think that's very good advice though, actually. Or maybe it is. I watched The Walking Dead, only first episode though. Oh, I've never watched that. Actually, I don't plan to, but good for you. I hope you enjoy it. Also, hello, Emo. Welcome to the stream. Here's the first season of the video game. I see. Also never played. Oh, that's how that works. Okay, so that's where the thumb is. That's where that is. My UA from Avatar for AnimeCon. Nice. I hope it looks good. I hope it looks good. I hope it turns out good. I'm sure it will though. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it when you go there. I've never been to an anime convention. Actually, I don't think I plan on going to an anime convention, to be honest. At least not anytime soon. But they do sound fun. Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters? No, but it's on my to-watch list. At some point, when I have enough time, and all of my other things have ran out. You should go to one, it's fun. Probably. I don't doubt it's fun. But can I draw there? Probably not. And if I can't draw, then is it really fun? You must understand, the only thing I have in life is drawing. That is my one passion. Maybe music. Although it does look fun. No. Well, it looks like people have fun there. So I don't doubt that it's fun. Trust me, I don't doubt it. You actually can. Some cons have actual mangaka and... Oh, no, I have seen that. Wait, so there's like classes there? Or not classes, but like, I guess draw-alongs? I didn't know that. I do know a lot of artists like go there, like they have like a booth or something, and they set up and they draw. So that'd be cool. Oh, I go to MCM every year in London. I've actually never heard of MCM. Yeah, and they sell their artwork and stickers and stuff. Yeah, I've heard of that. But I think you have to pay. I think you have to pay to get a booth. I'm pretty sure. Imagine having money. Let me see. Oh, right, that's what this is. Okay. I'd love to have a booth. Yeah, me too. At some point, maybe if I become a good enough illustrator. If I become a good enough drawer, as the youth put it these days. Maybe I'll have a booth sometime in the future. Maybe, probably, maybe, hopefully, maybe, possibly. It's a possibility. If I had any artwork worth selling, yeah, drawer. Invest in stickers, Dennis. We would all love to buy it. I wonder how I could even make those. I wonder if there's like a website or something. I don't know. Yeah, one day I'll look into it. One day. I just love being a drawer. That's what I am. What else am I if not a drawer? I store clothes. I store clothes inside. Wait, no, I don't have an internal storage system. I store clothes on my body. Am I not some sort of wardrobe? I like this color blue, by the way. I like this sweater. It's very good. It's very soft. It's very hot, also. I want to be a wardrobe, then become a wardrobe. Live your dreams. A drawer and part-time gooner? You're talking about yourself, right? Because that does not describe me. I have never been a gooner, as the kids put it these days. A drawer, perhaps. Me? Nope. I want to be a chair? Well, it depends who sits on you, right? Does this one have a turtleneck? Still not rich enough for that. Nah, just a normal. Just a normal neck. A normal neck. Wait, she's supposed to be holding something. What the hell is she holding? Was it like... Maybe I could give her like a knife, I guess. This is terrible form to hold a knife, though. Well, if you're like... Because like... Yeah, I guess. She'll still have a knife. I'm at a point. Anyone sitting on me will be a bonus if I was a chair. Huh. Check your Discord. I wish I was a bird. Birds are cool. I feel like drawing another image for the art challenge, but at the same time, my body and attention spans say no for some reason. Fair. No, I mean, do what you will. You can do what you will, but you cannot will what you will. So, do you have will if you cannot will what you will? The hell am I talking about? Check my Discord. We're in the Discord. There's a lot of places in this. Oh, you sent me. Oh, DMs. Okay. Oh. That's detailed. Is that the thing you... No. Have I seen this before? I can't tell. Maybe it's because it's zoomed in and stuff, but it looks good. That is Krita. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, have I seen this before? It looks familiar, so. But then again, I'm bad with... It looks good, it looks good. Yeah, I tend to stray away from character designs that have a lot of details because it takes so long to get them right. I tend to like character designs, or I tend to like drawing character designs that are bold but simple, if that makes... Yeah. So, because they take less time. Plus, it makes it easier to identify characters. At least when they're in color. It's very hard to... It's harder, yeah. Sure, let me just save it. Let me see. Alright, this music is getting repetitive. How about I change it? In about maybe 40 minutes. Yeah, in about no, not 40 minutes. In about 30 minutes. Right? Is this about 30 minutes? Yeah, in about 30 minutes I'm gonna end the stream. Because I have a lot of drawings to do. And I won't be able to get them done. I really do need to grind. If I don't grind, I'm gonna need to get a job. And I know from, well, everything in the universe is screaming at me. Maybe I won't be that happy if I get a job. I can't draw if I don't have a job. I mean, I can't draw if I have a job. It depends. I guess it depends what job I have, right? But hopefully it's not a job. If I do get a job, hopefully it's not a good job that like occupies all my time. Then I really won't have any time to do anything. Everything will come to a halt. A screeching halt. So I feel like I did a lot of shit and nothing at the same time. Yeah, that's me all the time. I mean, it's probably more accurate for myself though. I probably really am doing like nothing at all. I just farted. I see. Good for you. We like to fart sometimes. It's part of our nature. So are you pursuing a career in art? I'm pursuing a career in, well, YouTube, I guess. Or, well, yeah, in art in general. Yeah, I guess in art. Because, yeah, it's not to say I'm specifically aiming for YouTuber, but I'm aiming, like, one of the things I'm aiming for is being an art YouTuber. So, yeah. And though if I can succeed in another, basically if I can succeed in anything, then I'll count as a win. Yeah, I'm pursuing art. I kind of hope this works for you because I've learned a lot from your artwork. Thank you. I'll try. I just farted. Are you proud of me? No. Hello, crab girl. Something like. Wait, am I proud? Sure. Good job. You're alive, and you're alive to fart. So because you're alive, you're doing something right. Hello, shark or shock. Hello, shock. Cause technically, I'm a babysitter. Cause technically, I babysit my dog and sister, cleaned around for a bit, made my bed 14 times, baked cookies, ate, finished drawing. But at the same time, I just sat on my phone a big chunk of the time. No, you did a lot. You did a lot, but you just spaced it. It's like doing a lot, but with breaks in between. It probably feels like that. So no, but if you say it like that, no, you did a lot. I learned more from Dennis's failures. I mean, Pixel didn't say that he doesn't learn from my failures. He just said he learns from my artwork. That includes the failures. Also, Cappuccino, when am I not failing? You say that like it's like not a majority of the time. I'm practically always failing. My sister also bonked her head against the window and got some blood on her head, but she's fine now. I see. The window... I guess windows are pretty hard, huh? Unfortunate. It's good that she's fine, though. Failure is fuel for improvement? Indeed. That is true. Okay, I seriously do need to practice stomachs. Oh, maybe I should do that now. Maybe I'm gonna practice stomachs now. I say that I need to do it. I'll do it in my anatomy book, I guess. Or I say that I need to find a page that I can actually show. Maybe this page? Yeah, there you go. Well, then I should be improving a lot faster in life. Yeah. If you're failing, then at least you can learn. Okay, yeah. I'll practice in this book. Stomachs. I do need to practice stomachs. I played Nier Automata a couple minutes ago. Nice. How to start learning to draw. How to start learning to draw? I hate anime. Find a character or find an artist that you like and try and copy them. That's how you start. There's not really a how, you just do it. Find references you like, try and copy them, figure out how the artist even put them together. Break the art into simple shapes, that type of thing. Unfortunately for you, all I can offer is the obvious. I am not an art teacher, so yeah, all I can offer is obvious things. Do you draw guys too, or just not that often? Don't get me wrong, I have no clue how to draw boys that aren't twins. Do I draw guys? Well, I mean, look at this guy right here. I draw guys. You're playing as 9S right now? That's cool, crab girl. Yeah, no, I draw guys. Right there. My sister asked me how to draw her favorite cartoon characters, and I can mimic them nicely. ask me to draw her favorite cartoon characters and I can mimic them nicely? Well, then you're pretty good then. Then you already can draw, so you already know how to draw then. First draw muscles, then draw more muscles. That's a good way. Yeah. That's the yeah. How to draw men? Muscles. Then put the muscles on more muscles, or put more muscles on the muscles that you already muscled. That way you'll just have a bunch of muscles, which is essentially just a guy, right? Yes, me. I am Dinas. George. I think I'll go to my Duolingo and then get some sleep. I love when you do lives early because my whole schedule shifts back and I adore it. Wait. Oh, is that a good thing? Well, in any case, yeah, have a good day. Sorry, my brain is blank. Why do you sound upset today? I don't think I do, but perhaps I could sound like that. You know, if I talked in my normal voice, I think I'd sound a lot more upset, a lot more. The reason I talk like this, or I even have this voice in the first place, is to sound less, well, to sound more, I don't know. But I can only draw the front view or a little angled. Well, yeah, you'd have to learn how to break your characters down into simple shapes, because once you are able to manipulate the shapes in 3D space, like turn them around and stuff, then it'll be easier to actually translate that into an actual character, so you can draw them in all different perspectives. I like lady with big hat. Oh yeah, her? Yeah, thank you. I do like her. Although I messed up the rest of her proportions, so I need to fix her, this is her again. I just drew her without the hat this time, so maybe at some point I'll draw her with the hat again. But I think I'm going to practice stomachs after this. I don't think I sound upset. I mean, I don't think I sound upset. Yeah, I go through considerable effort to make myself sound not upset. Not because I'm always upset, but because I can sound upset very easily. I used to watch a YouTuber named that. The problem with him is I learned to draw exactly what he draws, but he never showed any fundamentals. I wish I could go back and consider watching yours or watching others. Yeah, just watch different people. I don't have time anymore. You should be able to spare like at least 10 minutes. I mean, you're here on this stream, right? So you have time to at least spare on like a very short amount of time. You can, you don't have to study for like an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours every day. You just need to study for a little bit. As long as you do a little bit of studying, like any studying at all, is better than no studying, right? So yeah, just look around. Boss is getting me to do a split shift tomorrow, 7-11, and then 1 to 4. I want to draw after work. I'm gonna be shattered. Yeah, it sounds like you're gonna, yeah. It's too small. I want to break up. What? Glad to hear you're doing well. I guess I'm mistaken. I'm doing okay. Maybe the only thing that makes sound different is I'm tired right now, but I'm always tired, so I don't know. I'm pretty tired. First time here, started watching because got a clip of you talking about a mutual friend using the Gooner channel. You got some real nice posing, though. Oh, wait, hold on. Cause got a clip of you talking about a mutual friend using the Gooner channel. Oh, wait, did they send it to you or something? You got some nice posing. Thank you. You don't know? No, I don't know that character. I mean, sorry, I don't know that artist. He's the biggest artist on YouTube. Really? Bigger than Ross? Well, I guess Ross draws kind of. Well, I don't know. Bigger than Sam Does Arts? He does similar stuff to you, sketching on paper with ballpoint. I see. Yeah, the artist that I saw sketching with like, or no, well, another artist I do know is like Chomang. Biggest artist in this genre? I have a genre? In like drawing? Just drawing on paper? Really? I didn't know that. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. But to be fair, I'm more, I do like more stylized art in the first place, so if he doesn't do any stylized art, then I'm probably not gonna know who he is. I very much like stylized art. Who was this mutual friend? Who are they? Welcome to the stream, Abaranka? Abaranka. Abba. I'll just say Abba. Abba art. It was in a Discord server. Okay, I see. Oh, Shira. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. Shira goes a little bit wild in there. I mean, I guess basically everyone there does, kind of, sort of. Not really, but. You know, I kind of wish I had some more stuff to put in that channel, but Shira's art. To be honest, I've seen more of Shira's like stash of like art that she's collected, more than like Shira's like own art though. Although I guess Shira did say that she's gonna draw at some point. Chomang and that person are both Korean and are close friends. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. I watch Chomang, but I mainly watch him just to like see how he draws. He draws really nicely. I do like the way he produces art. But like for the actual art that I do like, I think I watch more of like 58MW's art. I guess he's like the main inspiration for like stuff like that. And maybe Leviathan to like a lesser degree. Are you winning, Dennis? Yes, sir. Ma'am, Sloth. Yes, Sloth. Yes, chef. Sorry. I just wanted to say yes, chef, like I was in a kitchen, I guess. Don't know why though. Yeah, I need to improve. I need to get better. Even better. That Discord channel is the only reason I now draw NSFW. Thinking at 20 NSFW pics, I'll make an all blue sky or something. Yeah. Yeah, I essentially, well, not, I was gonna say I'm essentially in the same boat as you, but kind of, but not really, but kind of, basically. I do have another account. I have another Twitter account. Where's Freerun's elf ears? What? They're on her head, I guess. I'd hope they're on her head. Yeah, Shira's been practicing more, but Shira has a pretty drawable character. Very much, yeah. Yeah, Shira has a great character. I love the character design. I don't tend to draw people's OCs, but Shira's OC is really good. I'm more drawn to like the face and the hair. I think the hair is just fun to draw. I very much like the shape that the hair makes, along with the what's it called? The airs, right? Oh, the airs aren't on boner mode? What does that even mean? Yeah, Shira has a lot of art. I respect the hoarding. I respect it. One day I wish to acquire as much. One day I wish to add to a giant vault of art that I've collected over the years. I want infinite references. In that case, I might have seen some of your work then, because Shira has posted a lot of the the artwork that she has. So I'll draw your OCs. Thank you. I guess I was more talking about like collecting like a vault of. Yeah. Well, please do. You can. Yeah, please do if you want. I will be the vault god. The person with the biggest vault. That's impossible. I don't know much art theory, but I notice whatever my eyes find weird, for example, the hands on your character are looking way too big in my eyes, but maybe that's a stylistic choice. Let me see. The hands too big for her, I assume? Let me see. Are they too big? What I use to gauge how big the hands are, if they can fit over the character's face. Usually your hands should be big enough to fit over your face. Or like reach from your chin to your forehead. These, yeah. I think essentially right here, I just need to shorten the hand a little bit, but yeah, you're right. Hello, Shira. Yeah, I probably have. I think I did like 5 full renders. I do the same for hands. What else? Oh, this isn't part of the hand. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Dennis, when's the deadline? Saturday. The deadline is Saturday. But look, even if you don't finish it for the deadline, I mean, it's cool, right? As long as you finish it at some point. The deadline is just when I'm gonna make the video. Because, yeah, it's just when I'm gonna make the video so I can start a new challenge, essentially. Saturday, what time? What time? Let me think. Saturday at... I mean, I'm probably going to make it later in the day, so maybe like 6 p.m. Probably like 6 p.m. 8 p.m.? I guess I'll set it for 8 p.m. 8 p.m. seems like a reasonable time. Oh, Pacific Standard Time? I don't know, but 8 p.m. US, I mean, yeah, Eastern Standard Time. I don't know, US Eastern, I don't know. I don't really know. I guess if I'm taking into account, 8 p.m. would be around 3 a.m. in like the UK, so like around 3 a.m. in the UK, but I don't know. 8 p.m. with U.S. Eastern Standard Time. How about government time? I mean, government time is different anyway. Like if the time zones change government time anyways, right? I don't think government time is universal. Yeah, 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. What's the name of the character in your Discord profile picture? Oh, her name is Laxu. I'm pretty sure you're talking about the red-haired one, right? Yeah, her. Yeah, Laxu. To be honest, she has a bunch of names, but Laxu is the easiest name. Laxu. Greenwich Mean Time. GMT. Is that Greenwich? Greenwich Mean Time. I have no Greenwiches. Wait, do I actually? Wait, let me think about this. I might actually be incorrect. I was trying to make a funny, goofy joke, but actually. Okay, yeah, in about 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, so the stream's gonna end in about 10 minutes. Let me do some stomach practicing this. Luckily, Cappuccino has sent some great references in the mature channel, so I'm gonna check that out so I can practice. some. Oh, that's a nice one. Let me see if I can find where I even... Stop gooning? Who's gooning? I've done no such thing. This is slander. Slander, I say. Okay, there it is. It's right there. Right there. Okay, there you go. What? No. No, god damn it. Are you practicing how to hide a goon on a drawing stream? What? No, I'm practicing how to draw a... What? I'm practicing how to draw a stomach. I'm so confused. I'm so very confused. Okay, there it is. I'll do that one. That one's the easiest one. I'll do the top right one, because it's the easiest one to actually draw. This chat is wild, always has been. What day is it? It is 7... Okay, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll do that after. Okay, because I'm running out of time in the first place. I guess these will be pretty small drawings though, so I'm really trying to go for just the outline. Once I get the outline, I should be able to do everything else. So that goes in. Is it Thursday for me? Yep, it is Thursday for me. Bring that in, bring that out there, I guess, and then the leg, and then something like that. Okay, cool. So I had a habit of doing that, but what if I just don't? I had to use those stomach reference for my latest pick in the 18+. Oh, nice. Yes, these are very good. Cappuccino has a mythical reference. Let me see. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna... if I go in detail with them, it's gonna take too long, essentially. So... These are very small references, because it's a very small book. I mean, very small drawings, really, is what I'm talking about. Okay. The stomach is there, so we'll just bring that in. Essentially there, and it's kind of weird because it goes like... I have no idea. Okay, whatever. I'll just move on. Guess I'll do that one. I guess I can do them bigger, to be fair. I'll do a bigger one. That's a little bit bad. I think that's too isolated. I see. Flattening was bad. Okay, bring that in. I need to... Okay, so assuming that, so then the stomach comes in here. I guess I'll just bring that there. Can't draw men. Okay, then just draw females and then add a bulge down there. Is that how that works? That's how you get a femboy, I suppose. If you want to draw a femboy, then great technique. Great technique. Oh my yummy. Oh my yum. Hold on. Then need to bring that there. Okay, then we're... That's like mostly, but you can kind of pick out small details where the lines would be. So like a line should be somewhere like that. So I guess you put something like that. Don't tell him about the femboy posting. Your secret is safe with me, I suppose. I suppose. Bring that there, bring that down there. Rule number 1 of Fight Club: don't talk about Fight Club. I've never watched Fight Club. I'll have good dreams tonight. I wish I had good dreams. Actually, no, I don't. Bad dreams are kind of interesting. I feel like bad dreams are more interesting than good dreams. It's more cinematic. You don't want a movie with no conflict, right? Okay, that's interesting. So, like, you're confusing Fuda with femboy. Femboy torsos are like a man, more like a twink, but Fudas are basically female with this. People don't care about these rules anyways, only a man of culture like me. If you try and draw a woman, but then add a bulge, you just end up with a femboy. Well, I mean, okay, Wait, what do you mean by that? wait. Like you have a female chest too? Like you have the boobs? Because I guess if you have boobs, then yeah, you turn in... I mean, yeah, I guess I guess that's what it'd be in anime, right? But... But I mean... How's this work? Bring that there, bring that in. This one doesn't actually have that line, which is weird, so I'm just gonna not... Okay. I need to find another... Okay, I'll do one more. Yeah, I think I'll be able to do one more. Which one would be the most useful? I think I'm pretty much done. I'll just do the other one. I'll do the first one again, but try to do it with more detail. Shame there's no nosebleed emoji. Unfortunate. I mean, the theory isn't for normies. You can draw whatever girly you want and call it Fuda. Femboy, shemale, whatever you want, but I research over time. But I research every time before getting baited. Nah, you're doing too much work. Do you have a favorite OC? Either Laxu or the God of Singularity. Hey, don't get me wrong. I am very knowledgeable on this stuff too. I think I'm pretty knowledgeable. I'm just saying, if you take these bodies, which are mostly feminine, and then you add a bulge, it just becomes a femboy. Okay, there you go. I'm carefully listening to the topic. As you should. Okay, I'm gonna bring this in. I'm gonna... That'll be there. That comes out like that, so essentially I'll be like that. Femboys shouldn't have vagina bones, but people add them. I mean... Hey, okay, I mean, people add a lot of things just to look good. Nice bodies, thank you. Just doing some practice. I've decided I need to practice a little bit more. Okay, goodbye, George. Have a nice day. Okay, I think I'm pretty done. I'm pretty much done. What I will do is just vaguely shade them. I'll vaguely shade. What are you using your left hand except for Goon? My hand is right here. Oh, but I am scrolling, so I have this thing. Basically the second monitor over here that I'm using to scroll. It's what I'm using, essentially. Also to prop my head up like this. I'm essentially propping my head up like that. If it's not here. Because I don't need to hold this page. The page isn't actually big enough to hold. I remember that meme was it was the... Hold on. Let me see. I think today's femboy is a Fuda and tomboy breed. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I remember that meme that was a video of a person saying stuff like bulgy wolgy. I remember that. Yeah, I too remember that. How can you forget? Yeah, okay, I assume, yeah, because, okay, that makes so much sense, actually. Okay, but then the shading comes down here, essentially, so it becomes a bigger shape, the ribcage. And then... And I assume this would become that, right? But what do we do with that? But these two shading becomes the same. So it becomes something like that. So instead of defining the shading on the stomach by where the belly button is, you can you could just define it by the top. Okay, I mean by the bottom. You can define it by the bottom, which works. I assume right here is where the lighting is catching, but I don't know. I showed it to mate once, and forever corrupted his YouTube algorithm. He gets so much more weird stuff. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise or something. I don't know. Or maybe you forever cursed him. An eternal curse. You sick guy. You're a sick man, Pixel. Can't believe you do this. Okay, so something goes like that. I don't know. I think what's the problem is I need to bring that there. Okay, let me see. Shade here. But don't shade there, but kind of shade there, but not really. And then you can just shade the entire left side, essentially. But just make sure it's, like, soft. But you shade it here, but you don't shade there. So, like, this entire area doesn't catch light, but that catches light. Very interesting. So complex. So many ways to go wrong. And I'm doing all of them. So I guess something like that would work, but also make sure. Well, I guess that wasn't really part of it, so I've kind of done my own thing here. All right, you know what? The stream is. I think the stream is about to end, or at least I'm gonna end the stream in a second. After I. How do I do this? How do I do this right? This needs to be shaded. Getting a little bit. You know, I think the fact that I'm rushing is probably making it worse. I should probably. Yeah, I'll just do this later. I'll just finish this up later, I suppose. I have drawings to do. I cannot dawdle anymore. All right, do take care. Yes, you too. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Thank you for being here and watching till the end. I'll see you guys later, I guess. Goodbye.